start on them immediately. Thank you, everyone. Moses Elugat, Mosisi Charles, Naika. Thank you, and please continue to invite your people on the call. We are only 55, and we can do better than this. We are only 55 in the chat. Marie, Uganda, you're welcome. USA, James from USA. Welcome on the call, James. Let me hope you are having the Trump coin, eh? And all those coins from USA. Dixon, Leader Dixon, welcome on the call. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Let's have other people get to start. Can we please start typing in a question so that we can start to answer these questions? What is it that is troubling you? Do you know your robot from A up to Z? Do you know what each and everything in your robot does? Do you know how to place in those trades? Can you be able to go on your robot, pick a coin and start that coin and place it in the market and do the needful, everything that you need to do to be able to earn or to make money by yourself? So that is what we are doing today. Please, I'm not seeing any questions. If we can't see the questions, then it means everything is okay. Everyone is making money. There is nothing that is troubling you. Then we can call it a day and go. Can we have the questions in the chat before I can let my leader to go ahead and start answering these questions? And if you don't want to write, you can also put up your hand. We will unmute you and you'll be able to ask your question. Coach Mo, nice to have you on the call. And Leader Julius, I think we can, I can start reading the questions. Leader Julius, Coach Mo, you're welcome on the call. Please let me know if I can start, because we already have the questions here.
Yes, please, we are around.
Leader Julius, is it you or Coach Mo?
We are both available, so feel free to drop the questions. We shall answer accordingly.
Okay, wonderful. We have two leaders ready to answer questions. Without wasting any more time, let's start with Jack. Jack says, when I pause a coin, it has bought all margin calls. Will it still sell? When I pause a coin and it has already bought all the margin calls, will it still sell? That's a question from Jack.
I would answer by trying to help Jack understand what is pausing a coin. So pausing a coin means you are trying to tell the coin that please, when the market goes down, don't buy anymore. When the market goes up, don't sell. So you are pausing the robot from doing any activity. So it will require you personally to go and reactivate the coin if you want it to sell. Or you manually tap on the sell button while the coin is in the paused area. So the robot is not in position to buy or to sell any paused coin. You have paused any activity to be done by the robot, but you have not paused the market. Okay, you don't pause the market. The coin will continue going up or going down but you pause the robot from doing any activity in your account. Thank you.
There is a Salvatore. Salvatore says, I do not know how to use the robot at all. I just joined yesterday. Salvatore, I think you need to get back to the person who invited you, who signed you up, to take you through the very first steps, and also start attending the Zoom calls. Ask that person to give you links or to put you in groups of members so that you can be able to access the links that bring you for the training. I don't think the leaders will be able to go through everything right now. The other question is from Frida. Have a problem of floating loss day in, day out. How can I go about this? It's traumatizing. Frida, as my leader is coming, Frida, you're saying your problem is floating loss day in, day out. How can I go about this? This is traumatizing. Frida, by you bringing this question shows that I don't think you have really even started to be anywhere in this business, because the markets do go up, they go down. Markets cannot continue going up like a river. No, they don't go in one direction. No, they will always go up and they will come down. One thing you need to put in your mind is that whenever the markets go up, there is a time they have to come down. Whether you have news going on out there, whether you have Trump saying what or doing what or stopping markets or rising tariffs, the market will always go up and down. But the reason why we have calls, the reason why we have tutors coming here to teach us, the reason why we have different coaches putting up these meetings is for us to learn how to be able to handle when the markets come down, how to be able to take advantage of our robots, to be able to go through this when the markets do come down. But like I believe the person who invited you on the call said that these markets are volatile. They keep going up and down. And it is from that volatility that we make money. But it is our responsibility to get to know how to navigate through the market and avoid these floating loss. But in the end, you cannot avoid floating loss. It will always be there. But we can still earn through the floating loss. So I don't think it is right for you to say it's traumatizing. No, that you need to understand, unless actually, like our leader, Julius Kavanda, always says, that cryptocurrency is not for the weak. So if you are you're weak in mind, you cannot handle this. You better go and sell tomatoes. But if you're going to say you're coming to be a trader, then you've got to put your mind right and know that these markets will always go up and they will go down. Let me leave my leader to maybe add on that, or we go to the next
question. I think floating loss is what makes this business good. If there wasn't floating loss, we would not have any business. Floating loss is the best advantage I have ever got in my life. Why? Because it is the only time when coins go down and I buy more. But there are two kinds of people that join the business. There are people who start with very little capital. That is $10,000 and below. Anybody in that caliber, your capital is not good enough. $10,000 and below. But no matter your capital on the other side, this week on Wednesday, I did a lesson here, is that When do you enter the market? Some of you use signals, which is very okay. But you take these signals very late. For example, we send signals at 8 a.m. East Africa Standard Time in the morning, and we send signals at 8 p.m. East Africa Standard Time in the evening, specifically, every day. 8 a.m. East Africa Standard Time in the morning, 8 p.m. East Africa Standard Time in the evening, if you are using signals. Then someone sets the signal at 10 a.m. Maybe by the time you come to put in the signal, you are already late. So you bring floating loss by yourself. Give me one if that message of mine is clear. You bring floating loss to yourself because of wrong timing. You are entering the market at a wrong time. The signal was given very early, but maybe we are not online for you think it is valid all the time. So you basically bring floating loss because, ladies and gentlemen, when you put in the coin is the most important thing. That's why on Wednesday I was teaching you how to use indicators like MACD, because the first time your money gets in the market is what determines whether you will leave this market early or you stay on longer. Now, when you beat that, the second important thing is the power of the robot. What do I mean by the power of the robot? The power of the robot is the ability to understand that if this market goes down, will I be able to buy in with more money or not? And if you want to protect your capital, even if you are not good at technical analysis, always make sure your AI margin call is on. Because the AI margin call, even if you put in the settings, it will help you not to just power money in the market. Is my message home? Let me know in the chat. So basically me, when I'm trading, the AI is a must do. Why? Because it protects my capital. So when I make an entry at the right moment, then my next point is that I need to protect my capital to get into the market at the right time, especially in times like now, when it's very hard to predict markets. Even if you are good at technical analysis, there is a lot of geopolitical wars around the world. AI is a must. So make sure you are entering markets. If you're using signals, also, if you have very little capital, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to inform you that it is very good for you to attend classes that teach you how to make entries in the market. Like they send a signal of people. When they send a signal, me, I will direct go to my trading view and see, is this coin good for me? I don't know if someone is understanding. Is this a good signal? If it doesn't correspond with my appetite, I'll not trade it. Okay? Then the other side is that you need to put in some time so that you learn how to do those things because the trainings are available. But for the start, if you're using signals because they work very well, make sure you're putting in signals at the right time. Also, make sure you are not making your first buying amounts very huge. The maximum should be maximum 25% of your capital. Especially people who are very risk conservative. Then you make sure that you switch on your AI margin call. I think I have tried, but what is diversifying or what is affecting the person is that you are entering signals at a wrong time. If you're not getting signals, reach out to your upline, let them add you to our different platforms, and you get helped. Back to you.
Our next question again from Noda. It says, good morning, Ma, please. I'm new here and I have no my left or right, like when to enter the trade or when to exit. Again, Sioma, I think this is Sioma. Please get in touch with the person who added you to a Royal Queue. They'll put you in a group or a community where you can be able to receive signals. Number two, you will get orientation video, which is on our channel. You can be able to go through it because it will help you to get to understand the robot first, and then you can get to learning how to put in a trade. And also access all other links that help you to come for the trainings every single day. Kawongola Arajab says, I need to know how it operates because I'm new. Okay, all these leadership, they are new people who want to know how the trading is done. I'm new, only joined yesterday, so I have not said anything yet. For example, the strategy. The other question is from Moses Elungat. He says, when do you add fuel to the robot? When it's still, do you add the fuel when it is still trading? When do you add fuel to the robot? When it is still trading?
All right, new people in business. If you are new, let me start with the new guys. If you are new people, our orientation as a team is very simple. I request you to come on YouTube and just type in at Crypto Ambassadors. I think that's the name of the YouTube channel. And you're going to get to our channel. There could be so many things, but this is our channel, Crypto Ambassadors. So open it up, and then here you go. While you are here, I request you to come to the live area. Before you go in for videos, come here. This is the most important part of most of our previous trainings. And the first video you need to watch, when you tap here, it's very simple. There are usually so many videos, but when you come here, because the lessons are usually very many, but just let me come back here. So when you come on live videos here, they have dates, okay? This is 11th, this is 11th, this was for yesterday business presentation, this was also for yesterday business presentation. So the messages, in short, the videos are many, okay? But ladies and gentlemen, when you scroll, I'm moving very fast, but when you come, it's getting stubborn now, just a minute. Those who are new, come here. We have made life very simple for you recently. And here is a video, how to set trades in your Royal Queue. You see, it is here, how to set trades in your Royal Queue. Okay, so this one is going to help you, okay? It's going to help you on how to set trades in your robot. Then this one is going to help you on how to find a coin to trade. These are the two you need, the settings and how to find one coin to trade. When you watch these two, making money is very easy. So when you watch this one, it will have a lot with how to set our signals we provide. So 8 a.m. in the morning, get a signal. 8 p.m. in the evening, get a signal, done business. Back to you, Coach Jerino. Was I sharing my screen or not?
You were sharing your screen.
Good. Back to you now. I hope that message is clear. So people who are new, that's all you need to start making money. So stop overthinking. Just watch those two videos and you are good to go. Stop overthinking. You are added. If there are no signals, you will use MACD. If there are signals, you will use them. So I hope the message is home. Is it okay for the people who had that question? I'm new, I'm worried, la 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 la. Is it okay?
I
hope you are good to go.
Okay. The next question is from Moses Elungat. He says, when do we add fuel to the robot? Can we add fuel to the robot when it is still trading?
The robot will keep trading. You adding fuel does not affect the robot because the robot is working in your exchange. It is not working in the Royal Queue application. So the robot will stop working when your fuel fee is less than $2. So the decision is yours. The decision is yours. The decision is yours. So you can add anytime. You just need to check on your fuel fee. You tap on mine, then you tap on asset and check your fuel fee.
Okay, Catherine Nampeo says, if the delisted coin in Binance is not supported by any of the exchanges, if the delisted coin in Binance is not supported by any of the exchanges, what is the way forward? Catherine?
Okay, good morning, everyone. Just want to come in and answer the question of Catherine. There are options that you can go through. Yes, we do have exchanges that are not working with Royal Queue. I mean, Royal Queue is not trading in them. But there is a possibility that the coin can be available in that exchange. All right, because when you check with Royal Queue, you'll see that we do have something like 8 or 9 exchanges, if I'm not mistaken. So if the coin being delisted in Binance is not available in the exchanges supported by RoyalQ, you can explore other exchanges that are available. If the coin is available there, then you can move it to those exchanges, right? So you can have those options. The other option is that you also need to check if you can be able to convert the coin that is being delisted to another coin. I have seen those options in Binance when they are delisting a coin. Yes, they give you options that you can convert that particular delisted coin to another coin available in Binance. But you need to understand that they will give you the value, the current value of your coin to the one that you are converting to, right? So those are the available options, or either you can decide to sell. Remember, we always say that we do have challenges in our business that are beyond our control. So when we are selling a coin, it's not that we want a loss. It's because of the situation that we cannot control. So we move on. We only take note of what we have lost. We always say, take note of the money that you are losing, because you are going to recover it in other trades. So that is what you need to do, Catherine. Selling, checking other exchanges outside RoyalQ, checking in the exchange in Binance where the coin is being delisted, if you can convert it to another coin. I think that's what I can answer to that question. I don't know if Leader Julius can supplement.
Leader Julius looks to be busy at the moment. Maybe we can go on to the next question.
Okay, maybe before you go to the next question, there are people that are talking about it, Troy. Troy is available in Gate.io. You can move your coin from Binance, Troy coin. You can move it to Gate.io. It is available in Gate.io. Yes. So maybe the other coin, maybe Beta. I'm not sure. I did not do a search on that one. But Troy, you can move it to Gate.io. It is available, and they are allowing deposit currently. They are allowing deposit. So you can move it to Gate.io, download the exchange, verify, and then you withdraw from Binance. You take it to Gate.io. Yes.
Just to supplement, in this video, when I talked about that the listing of the coin doesn't mean the end of that coin, I basically discussed what we are talking about here right now. And I was able to explain to people in that video that you can move any coin. Even I told you how you check where the coin is found. So I believe people are not giving that video time. It's only 15 minutes. And once you watch it, you are good to go with any coin. So the coin might be in Binance, it might even be in MEXC, but when RoyalQ did not list it on that specific exchange, all right? So basically, I hope the message is home. So that's what someone can do so that they can be able to do anything with any coin, no matter where it exists. So the video is very clear. Thank you.
Please, you can also put up your hand if you need to ask the question. Our next question is from Benny. Benny says, Benny IT says, is it true to shift a floating loss to another coin? Can you be able to shift a floating loss to another coin?
Yes, you can do, if you look at your RoyoQ robot, we've got the migration button that RoyoQ is giving us, but sometimes we are talking about a coin that is being delisted, right? Not just a coin that is floating. We're talking about a coin that is being delisted in the exchange that your robot is trading in. So you can shift it if it is supported, because some of the coins, when you come to migration, they are not supported, right? So yes, you can do so. You can use the migration button here after you have done all the necessary moves that you needed to do to do the migration, right? There is a migration button here. Maybe some of us, we don't know what is this button for. All right, when you come here on your RoyoQ robot, you are going to find out the migration button that is available. For example, do I have a coin here? Okay, I don't have a coin that I can show here on the migration button. Let me see. Okay, let me do this just a minute. Okay, so you can move the coin that is being delisted and it is, you want to move it to another exchange. So first of all, you move the coin, then you come and do the migration.
Coach Mo, we are losing you. Coach Mo, we can't hear you.
Am I still in the Zoom? Sorry, I think I saw my network was buffering.
You're
Am I
back
still
in.
in the Zoom?
Your network was breaking, but now we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. All right, so let me share my screen just to show the migration button on the RoyoQ robot. Here we go. Okay. My network is troubling me here. Okay, I'm having a challenge with the network. I don't know if Coach Julius can share on the migration button how to move a coin to another exchange using the migration strategy. Yeah, I'm having a challenge. I'm failing to do it. Just buffering and buffering. So yeah, maybe we can go to the next question. When my network is okay, I will come and answer this question if my coach cannot be able to come and supplement. Okay, let me try it. Seems like it's okay now. Okay. Let me bring it here. Okay, so when you open the coin that is floating, for example, I do have this coin over here. Okay, this is the coin. So this is the button that RoyoQ has brought to migrate. Okay, can you see here? There's a migration button here. This button is not just here for decoration. It is here if you want to move a coin from one exchange to another exchange, especially the coins that are being delisted, right? So I have already said that first of all, you need to download the exchange, verify on the exchange, right? Then you are able to move the coin, do the API. Then after that, you can do the migration. So this is the button that you needed to do for your migration of coins that you want to take them to another exchange because they are being delisted in the current exchange you are trading in. I think that's it. That's what I wanted to share. Leader Jerina, are you there?
I'm here, and Area says, hello, what are the basics of drawing the order blocks manually? What are the basics? That is Area, of drawing the order blocks manually.
Maybe Coach Julius can answer that question. I think that has to do with the smart money. The smart money, yes. Coach Julius.
Leader Julius, are you in position to answer that question? In the meantime, we could go on to the next question. He will come. When he comes, he can be able to attend to that. Let's look at Emmanuel's question. Emmanuel says, please, how can I be added to any of the groups so as to have access to the group postings? That is Emma from Lagos. Emmanuel, our groups can be accessed through the person who invited you into the business. Please get back to that person. He'll be able to help you join those groups, and you'll be able to access the information that goes on in those groups. Mombeja says some coins are not supported by other exchanges and they are to be delisted in Binance. Any solution for that? To you, Coach Mo.
I think I did answer that question. If there is a coin that is being delisted in Binance, what you needed to do is, first of all, check the available exchanges. When I say available exchanges, I'm not talking about exchanges that are supported by RoyalQ or where RoyalQ is trading in. Remember, there are other exchanges that RoyalQ is not trading in, right? You can explore those exchanges, download them, and then register on them, and you move the coin, right? So move outside RoyalQ when it comes to exchanges, especially if you want to save a coin that is being delisted. The other option I said is check inside Binance. Are they giving you options to convert that coin to another coin? For example, can you convert Troy to XRP? Okay, there are those options that exchanges might give you to convert that particular coin to another coin before it is being delisted, right? If you're floating loss, or maybe your loss is not huge, you can sell the coin. You can sell the coin and you move on. Take note of what you are losing so that you are able to cover it or to recover it when you continue with your trading journey. Yes. So that is what you needed to do. Converting the coin to another coin. That is if it is available in the exchange like Binance. Looking outside RoyalQ exchanges, the exchanges that are supported. Yes, where RoyalQ is trading in. Look outside. There are so many exchanges. You want to salvage your coin. You want to save your coin. So you go outside RoyalQ, check those other exchanges available, right? If the coin is available there, then you can transfer it, you can withdraw it, so that you keep monitoring in those exchanges, right? So that is what you needed to do. I don't know if this is okay, if I'm answering your question. Florence, did I answer the question? You are also asking the same question. Did I answer your question, Florence? If the delisted coin is not on any exchange RoyalQ is working with, did I answer the question, Florence? All right.
Anthony,
I think we can move on, Coach Jirina.
Anthony says she heard Leader Julius talk about the MACD, using the MACD when there are no signals. How is it possible to use this MACD to get into a trade and make money?
We have been teaching how to use a MACD indicator to enter a trade. I don't know if I can go to... There's a video. You just need to go to Crypto Ambassadors YouTube channel. You can look at, I think the recent one is for Wednesday. This past Wednesday, I was teaching about how to trade using the MACD indicator. So you can just go to our Crypto Ambassadors YouTube channel, then look at a live video, how to trade using MACD indicator. It is going to guide you how you can do that without waiting for without waiting for a signal. Yes. If I am to go into it, I think I may take a lot of time because it's gonna be a teaching on its own. So I would request the member to go to our YouTube channel and look at one of our live videos, specifically the latest one, Wednesday. Leader Julius did it in the morning, I'm sure. Then I also repeated it in the evening. So on Wednesdays, we normally do MACD. Gojorina, I think you can proceed.
Okay, crypto ambassadors, yes, crypto ambassadors. Ugochukwu, Nakwama, sorry sir, is the YouTube channel Crypto Ambassadors Uganda or just Crypto Ambassadors? Is the YouTube channel just Crypto Ambassadors or Crypto Ambassadors Uganda?
It is Crypto Ambassadors. It's not Crypto Ambassadors Uganda. It's just Crypto Ambassadors. The Crypto Ambassadors, yes.
Okay. Seguya, I transfer Troy to other exchange after 2 hours and the exchange delisted Troy also. Well, it is okay to certify the price. Seguya says he transferred Troy to the other exchange and after 2 hours, the exchange also delisted Troy.
Which exchange is that? Can he be specific? Which exchange is that?
Seguya, could you write in the chat? As we get Seguya's response, let's go to Lawrence's question. He says, is it okay to set a current price signal as a preset signal?
Current price, it means current price. Preset price, it means preset price. When we are talking about current and preset, we are simply saying current, you are entering the trade at the current price of that coin. When you say presetting, it means you don't want to enter that coin at the current price of the coin. For example, a signal has been given, okay? A signal has been given of Bitcoin. Let me just use this as an example, right? So the price of Bitcoin, let's say that it is $80,000, right? So this is the current price of Bitcoin. You don't want to enter at $80,000 as a price of Bitcoin. You want to enter when Bitcoin drops to $78,000. Okay, so you are going to set $78,000 in your trade to be a preset price. So if you are given a signal with a preset price and you don't follow instructions, you enter the signal at current price, all right? You should know that there is a difference. You are going to buy high here at 80,000 K compared to someone who is going to buy when the price drops to 78K. So if you are taking a preset price signal, you enter it at current price signal, you should know that you are buying the coin high. You might stay a little bit longer if the coin is dropping, because when we say preset, it means we have analyzed the coin, it is dropping, it is coming down to the preset price. So when you decided to enter here, you are going to have more margin calls so that you follow the price declining. I don't know if this makes sense. So if you are somebody who cannot wait or who says, no, I think when we do preset, my robot takes time to buy, I just want to enter the coin at current price, yet the signal says preset, then you are bringing issues on yourself when it comes to entry price and exit price, because there's a reason why we recommend that preset this coin. Don't enter it at current price. Is that clear? I don't know if this answers your question. Did I answer your question? Was it Lawrence who was asking the question?
Lawrence
Because
says
I
no.
can. Was it him who was asking the question?
Yes, it was Lawrence who asked about the current price and the preset signal.
So he was asking if he could enter a preset price signal, entering it at current price.
Yes, yes.
What was?
He said, is it okay to set a current price signal as a preset signal?
Oh, okay. That is if you are good at technical analysis. Lawrence, if you are good at technical analysis, yes, you can do that. You can do that and then come up with your preset price.
Okay. The next question, leader Mombeja Mariam is asking for if we have any videos that show how to convert or converting a delisted coin to another coin. Converting a delisted coin to another coin.
Yes, there's a video on our YouTube channel that you can watch how to convert your any other coin to the coin that you want to. The exchange gives you options. When you tap on the coin, it tells you you can convert it to this, to this, to this, right? Let me check. I don't know if I can access the video here, but there's a video on how to convert a delisted coin or any other coin to the coin that you want. But you need to know that when you're doing the conversion, the exchange is going to give you the current value of your coin. All right? They give you the current value of your coin. For example, you are converting Troy to XRP. They're going to look at the price of Troy now, and they are going to give you that rate of Troy, converting it to XRP. So there is a video on our YouTube of Crypto Ambassadors on how to do that. I think there is also one, somebody dropped it in our WhatsApp groups. I don't know if I can access it quickly, but somebody dropped it in one of our Crypto Ambassadors WhatsApp groups. Yes. So there is a video, Coach Jerina, on that one.
Okay. Theo, the other question is from Theo. He says, show us how to sell a coin manually. Could you kindly show us how to be able to sell a coin manually?
Okay. You want to sell manually in your Royal Q robot, you come here. Okay. I hope my screen is able to be shared. So when you open the coin, let me come back here. When you open your coin, okay, so here is a coin you want to sell it. It is trading here and you want to sell it. Then you tap on the coin. It will open up like this. And then there is a button of selling here. All right. There is a button to sell manually here. So when you tap on this button, okay, this page is going to come. This page is gonna appear here. So now, if I want to sell at current price, okay, what I'm gonna do, I'll come and tick here, market price. All right, market price. It is going to highlight. You see that it's gonna highlight like this. Now, the moment I click confirm, this coin is going to be sold at current price. The moment I tap market price, then this coin is going to be sold. If I don't want to sell at market price, I'm gonna come and put in a selling price here. When that selling price is triggered, let the robot sell this particular coin. Then I'm gonna put in the price that I want the robot to sell at. Instead of selling at market price, it means the current price of this coin now, right? So this is how you do it. You tap on the sell button, you come on this page, and it is going to give you an estimate, okay? It is going to give you an estimate. Can you see here, the moment I tap on market price, it is telling me how much am I going to lose. If it was a profit, this could be profit. If this coin was in profit, this could be the profit that I'm going to gain. But now I am in floating, okay? I am in floating with this coin. This is negative 61%. So it is going to give me an estimated selling profit. Can you say here? It says estimated selling profit, though here it is in negative, right? So this is what I'm going to lose out of my initial position amount. So I'm going to lose this. It is going to show you. So that's how you sell a coin manually. Yes, that's how you sell a coin manually. I don't know if this answers your question to the person who was asking the question. Yes. Did I answer the question? I think we can proceed, Coach Jerina.
Okay. Catherine, we answered. Okay, Florence. No, we are done with Florence. Shira says, I want to learn how to set a coin in case when a coin you are selling does not work well. She wants to learn how to set a coin.
How to set a coin to trade.
Yes.
Okay, there is a video on that. I think Leader Julius was answering that question earlier on.
Yes.
Yeah, on how to set a trade. So if you are new, you want to learn how to set a trade, how to set a coin, please go to our YouTube channel of Crypto Ambassadors. We do have videos that will guide you on how to set a trade. Especially you check the ones that says live video, right? Check those videos. We always do it. If you wanna do it live with us, then come on Monday. On Monday, we do how to set a signal or how to set a trade. Monday morning, we do have a training on how to set a trade. But for now, you can go to our Crypto Ambassadors YouTube channel and watch videos there on how to set a trade. Yes.
Okay. Maybe for the interest of the new member. Okay, Moses here speaks on behalf of other new members that have just joined Royal Q. He says, maybe for the interest of the new members and himself, please explain the delisting. Please explain the delisting of coins.
Delisting of coin or coins, it means an exchange getting rid of a particular crypto asset. For example, Binance doesn't want XRP in its exchange. So they are going to get rid, they are removing that coin. You cannot access it. So we call it delisting. An exchange removing a particular crypto asset from its existence. That's what we call delisting. So when a particular exchange is removing, it does not mean that all the exchanges are doing the same. No, because every exchange has got its standards, especially business ethics. So when they are removing a particular crypto asset, it is because of their standard of business. So that's what we call delisting. There is what we call listing. Yes, listing, it means bringing a new coin in the exchange so that it can be accessed. Delisting, removing it. Those are the terms that we normally use in crypto. Listing and delisting. Did I answer the question to our new members?
Yes, Moses says you answered the question well. Thank you, Moses. Our next question is from Josephine MJ. He says, does converting the coin to another coin in Binance take the floating amount also, or it takes the positive amount only? When you are converting a coin to another coin in Binance, does it take also the floating amount, or it takes only the positive amount?
Okay, I said that when you are converting a coin, the exchange gives you the current rate of your coin. For example, let's say you are floating. Okay, let me use this example. Let me go to the coin that I was showing you here, so that my answering of the question has got meaning, right? So when you are converting a coin in the exchange, all right? So this is my floating percentage. This is my floating percentage, if you are able to see, minus 61. So when I impute in market price, I want to sell, okay? So when I sell, it simply means this is the money I invested in the trade, in the coin. But if I am to sell this coin right now, it means this minus this. So what I'm going to get out is the value of this coin right now. I don't know if this is coming home. When you take 639 minus 391 over here, the answer you are getting is the value of my coin right now. So if I want to convert, Binance is going to give me, okay, if I want XRP, it means my current value of this coin will be converted to XRP, meaning to say this amount minus this amount, the answer is the one that I am going to be given XRP for. Let's say that my current value is $50. If I minus this and I take this, I minus this, and then my current value is $50. I'm just using that as an example. So if I am converting this coin to XRP, Binance will give me $50 value of XRP. Am I answering the question? They are not going to give me XRP of 639. No, they will give me value in my current coin, which is $50. So they will give me amount of XRP at the value of $50. Question answered? Did I answer the question? If that's what you were asking, please indicate if I have answered the question. Leader Jirina, are you there?
Yes, leadership. Our next question is from Atwebembere Gerard, who says, I entered the coin when it was pumping at 200%, but now it dropped to 400%. I don't know if it will pumping again to recover it, because it takes 6 months now. It has taken 6 months now. But when I'm adding margin calls, it is continuously dipping down. I hope you got it, leader.
Yes, I get the question very well. That's the challenge with pumping coins. When you are trading pumping coins, that's the challenge. Because when a coin pumps 200%, it is mostly likely to drop with the same percentage or probably more. All right. When it comes to its recovery, I cannot predict. I cannot predict when it will recover. But on the side of opening margin calls, I always say, this is my recommendation. If you are floating with a trade that is already maybe -20 and above, a coin that is floating -20 and above, it's not, to me, I don't think it's a right decision to open margin calls on that particular coin. Looking at how much have you put in that particular trade, it is better for you to open a new trade with the capital that you are intending to open margin calls on that particular coin. That is going to be my recommendation. So if you are floating with a huge floating loss percentage, it's not wise for you to open margin calls on that coin, because you will open margin calls, the robot will buy those margin calls, but you are not getting out of float. Because the idea of getting out of, of opening margin calls, it is for you to get out of that trade. So when you open margin calls on a coin that is still going down, the robot will buy and it will swallow that money and keep quiet. So it is better to open margin calls on a coin that is resurrecting. It is getting out of floating loss. There is movement in the price to the upper side. So when you open margin calls, it makes sense. You will get out of that coin. But if it is still going down and then you open more margin calls, then you are not doing justice to the trade. So yes, Gerard, I cannot predict when that coin will come back, will recover. What is the name of the coin? Is it a new coin? Is it a new coin, Gerard? The coin that you entered when it was pumping at 200%. Was it a new coin? We cannot predict because we don't control the market. Yes, but that is the thing. Open margin calls on a coin that is showing signs that it is coming back, so that when it buys more, it reduces the floating. But when you open margin calls on a coin that is still going down, it buys and it keeps quiet. Actually, the floating does not change. So it is not just a matter of opening margin calls, but opening margin calls objectively, meaning you have seen some movement in the trade to the upper side. So opening those margin calls will help you to reduce the floating loss. As a result, you get out of the trade. Okay? I don't know if I have answered Gerard. We normally do our communication in English because it is an international group. Mary, we normally communicate here in English because it is an international group, because there are people from different types, from different countries that are joining here. So, for example, if we are to use Luganda, I am from Malawi, but currently in Johannesburg, South Africa. I don't understand Luganda, so I'm not gonna benefit. So the reason why we use English, it is because we are international. We are people from different languages. Yes. So don't get offended, Mary, with our English speaking here. Is that okay, Mary? So you just need to find out which language do you speak, Mary? Because I know if you are from Uganda, there is a Luganda meeting that you can attend so that you can understand the business very well, right? Oh, Swahili. Swahili. Do we have a Swahili speaking group? I think in Kenya. I don't know if Dr. Bibo is here. We do have a Swahili group, I'm sure. They conduct their Zoom meetings, some of their trainings in Swahili, I'm sure, yes. Yeah, there is Margaret here. She said in Tanzania, they do have a Swahili group where they are able to speak in their local language, yes. It's Tanzania, Kenya, yes. So I'm not sure which group are you from, Mary, because we are not after the language, but we are after you understanding the business very well in your language. So if you could indicate which region are you coming from? Yes, you speak Swahili, but where are you from? Are you from Kenya? Are you from Tanzania? So that we can connect you with the other leaders. Yes, we just want you to get helped very well. Kojerina, I think we can proceed. If there's few minutes to add, because I see we have already proceeded our time. But if there is some more questions, please bring them here so that we can help our members. Kojerina, are you here?
Oh, sorry, leadership. I've been talking to myself. I thought my my mic was open.
Okay.
The other question is from Paul. Paul says, if he buys a pumping coin and it drops, if he bought a pumping coin and then that coin drops, can he leave that one and open another call and or buys another one on the same coin, hoping it recovers. Okay, it looks like he wants to trade. There's an ongoing call, an ongoing coin, and then he opens up this, he buys the same coin at the same time. Is that possible, Coach Mo?
Using the robot.
Yes, using the RoyoQ robot.
That's what we call opening of margin calls. If somebody is trading a pumping coin, okay, please paraphrase the question. I want to understand one thing. Probably the person wants to buy more of the coin that is pumping. Please come again, Coach Jerina. Yes.
Okay, the question is not clear, but Paul, if you can unmute yourself and ask the question by yourself, that would be much better. Though I'll try to, I don't see, I'll try to read it again, but that's the way it has been phrased. He says, if I buy a pumping coin and it drops, can I leave this one trade and open another call, stroke buy on the same coin, hoping it recovers?
Okay. If you buy a coin and then you go into floating loss with the coin, you open margin calls on the coin. But I've already said that when you're opening margin calls on a coin, the idea of opening margin calls on that coin is for you to get out of the trade. So if the coin is continuing to go down, there is no need for you to open margin calls on that coin, because the robot will buy more of that coin, yes, but it will still remain down. So the idea of coming out is not going to be accomplished. So you can buy, yes, you can buy more of that coin, right? But the hoping to recover, it may not be fulfilled if the coin is still going down. That's why I said that it's not wise to open margin calls on a coin that is stagnant. It is not moving. The coin is just there. It's not moving. There is no movement in the coin. So when you instruct the robot and say, buy more of this coin, what are you trying to say to the trade? So Paul, yes, you can buy, but the hoping to recover, that one I'm not sure of, if there is no movement in that coin to come up, because it will buy and it continues to go down. So what is happening? You have been swallowed. You are continuing to swallow yourself in the coin. Okay? Paul, am I answering your question? Yes, you can buy more of that coin, of the same coin. Whether you want to buy manually or you want to open margin calls, right? You can buy manually or you want to open margin calls. But buying manually, we don't recommend. It is better to open margin calls so that the robot can buy at different price levels. Rather than bringing, for example, you want to put $20, maybe $200. Let me just share my screen to demonstrate that, right? Buying with margin calls is better than buying manually with the robot as well, okay? Buying with margin calls is better than buying manually with the robot. There is a buy button here, ladies and gentlemen, on your RoyoQ robot here. So when you want to buy manually, this is what's gonna happen. When I tap buy, I want to increase money into this trade, right? So for example, I want to put in $200. I'm going to put the amount here. I type in 200. When I type in 200, I want you to see the reducing the capacity of my floating loss percentage. This is my floating loss percentage. So if I want to buy $200 more of this coin, I want you to check how much will 200 do to the negative 60, right? I'm putting in 200 here. When you want to buy manually, okay? So I'm putting in $200, okay? I'm buying it at market price. Can you see what's gonna happen? Can you see what's gonna happen? So for me to get out of this trade, let me put $2,000. $2,000, I'm putting it at once. I'm gonna still be floating 14%. Okay, let me put another zero, like 20,000. Okay, can you see what will it take for me to move the 60%? For me to move the 60% to come to -1, I need $20,000, ladies and gentlemen. Is it wise for me to put $20,000 in this coin? Or I should pick new trades with my $20,000? Is it wise? So buying manually, yes, that is if the coin is pumping. Okay, the coin, you have seen it that the price is going high up. When you open the margin calls, probably the robot may not buy because the price is pumping. It's when you use the buy button. But the buy button does not work well to reduce floating loss when you are in floating, especially when the price is continuing to go down. You can use the buy button when the price is rising, because you know that if you open margin calls, the robot may not buy it because maybe the price is not dropping. Does it make sense, guys? Does it make sense? So for me to get out of this trade, let me put 25K and see what's gonna happen. If I put 25,000, still, this is 250K. All right. So I just wanted to paint a picture that if you want to buy manually once, how much money should you put in for you to reduce your floating loss? Yes. So it is better to buy at different price levels when the price is dropping, because it will be pulling my average price to come closer to the current price. Did I answer the question, guys? Did I answer the question? Okay, thank you so much. Any other question, Coach Jerina?
It looks like you have exhausted all the questions, Coach Mo. And there is no hand that is up at the moment. And it looks like we are like maybe 15 minutes to midday here in Uganda.
Okay.
I think we can call it a day. Thank you so much, Coach Mo. Thank you for your time and energy and research and the time you really take to get to understand these things and help our new members, help us to learn every single day. Myself, I can testify that coming to these Zoom calls, not just coming, but engaging on this Friday Zoom has helped me to grow, understand this robot, and be able to get to the market by myself. I would like to encourage any other person who is here new, and yeah, there are people who have been inboxing me. I don't understand anything. This is technical. Yes, this is technical, but you need to continue coming. You need to continue coming so that you can fit in the community. You may not understand everything at once because you are new and you found these other people have already moved. Just continue coming, continue listening. Out of all the questions that are asked, you will definitely find one where to start from. And do not only come for this Friday Zoom call. There are Zoom calls from Monday throughout the whole week, and each day has got a different subject that is being handled. As you continue coming and engaging, you will get to understand these things slowly by slowly, and you know where best to get your hand on. Whatever is being told, you may not need everything, no, but once you grab, maybe let's say if it is for the indicators, you grab 1, 2, or 3, you can be able to go into the market and make money by yourself. So thank you, our leaders. Thank you, Coach Mo. Thank you, our host, JK, for these meetings that we have. Until we meet on the next Zoom call, have a blessed day.
Okay, thank you so much, Coach Jerina, for steering these meetings. Indeed, we are doing business. So that's why we've got a system to support our business partners. So if you are not treating this as a business, then it's when you say it is difficult, because every business has got its difficulties. But those difficulties does not mean that they cannot be solved, no. So as the crypto ambassadors, as Royal Q, we are business, we are doing business. So we've got a system to make the business doable. So this is part of it. So if you cannot make time to understand your business that you are in, then don't expect to harvest. Don't expect to harvest. Yes. So thank you so much, Coach Jerina, and my co-host. Yes. Okay, my co-host has left. So guys, thank you so much. That's it all from us today. Let us meet in the evening as we'll be continuing with our business of the day. Remember, Coach Jerina has indicated that we do have a schedule for our Zooms, Monday to Saturday. Yes, Monday to Saturday morning and evening, because we are into business. And then on Sundays, there is a very special Zoom that we always have. Right, so let's meet in the evening for another session that is going to be different from what we were doing this morning. We wish you a lovely day. Juma Mubarak to our Muslim brothers and sisters. Until then, see you guys. Be blessed.